During the budget session, we went to council and we talked about two major changes that we would like to see in the Parks Department. One was to be able to create a civic center in central Maui. Now, War Memorial Gym, 50 years ago, was one of the nicer gyms in the county. And the complex that's behind it, all the little buildings that are there, was one of the most comprehensive. 50 years ago, the population of Maui was about a third the size it is today. 50 years ago, we didn't have all of the modern technologies we have today. Uh, when we're looking at what we want to be able to do with the gym, we can either patch it, and we could spend millions of dollars trying to do repairs to the roof, trying to be able to change all the louvers, or because the entire complex is so old and is requiring so much money in repair and maintenance, we should consider creating a new civic center. Now, a civic center being a little bit different from a gymnasium in that it would include a new gym, but it would also include some meeting rooms adjacent to it and a few exhibit halls adjacent to it so that we can actually create meeting places for the community. I want to be very clear the Civic Center is not a convention center. A convention center is geared more to the tourist industry, and it's where a lot of people come to just have a 2 or 3 day meeting and then they leave the island. The Civic Center that we're trying to build will be something that will be there and utilized year round, and it's more geared toward the local community. The aquatic center that we're looking at, the Kahului pool, uh, the Sakamoto pool that we have there now, again, 40, 50 years ago when it was built, was very nice and very large. We also had 3 swimming pools up in Iao Valley that have been closed since then to serve the central Maui area. Uh, if we were to continue to repair the pool, we would be able to stay there, uh, but it would continue to keep costing us more and more every year to be able to maintain it. The demand for the pool from the swimming community right now is increased tremendously, and we're having a huge problem with being able to provide enough pool space for all the people that want to use it currently. So, are we going to continue maintaining a substandard circumstance, or do we want to create a new swimming complex, with some of the amenities we have in the other areas? We have water feature for this little keiki to be able to swim. We want to have some amenities like we have in Kihei, where you have multiple events happening at the same time. And we may want to have heated pools like we do in Pukalani, so the seniors can do their aerobics and their exercises in the heated pools. So if we create a complex like this at the old swap meet site, which is right next to Salvation Army and the Kahului uh, post office, this would have enough space to be able to create a real nice aquatic center, and it would replace a very old and aging swimming pool that we have now. So our goal is to try and see if the council will agree that the time has come to retire a grand old tradition of a swimming pool and create a brand new complex that will be there for servicing the community for the next 25, 50 years with adequate capacity and the amenities that we want to be able to have at a swimming pool.